Don't do that. What you doing? You know you wasn't at work when you clocked in. Why you gonna say, where was I at? And she said she didn't even look at it. She didn't even look. So girl, she ain't looked. Don't let her go looking, because you know you guilty. You know you are guilty. This is not the way to go about it.
People say I don't belong here. How the hell she get her own tear? In my heart, y'all put no fear. Fuck you nigga, just to be clear. I'm tired of all of y'all fake misses, acting like you really fuck with me. So you skimming really want my spot. You claim me bully, but I know you not. Little thick bitch in my bars, heavy in my flow, deadly my name carry.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chanel, and we are back with another crazy, wild reaction. So this was intense. It says, woman gets caught by her manager being clocked in at work while she wasn't there. So, listen. That's a finesse. That's a finesse. I used to work at a place where all you needed to do, like, you clocked in with your badge, right? You clocked in with your badge, and, but let's say you're running late or whatever, like, just don't badge in. Just so you came straight into work and you forgot to clock in, you know. Yeah, and it worked. It worked a couple times. You know, they're not gonna do it all the time, but it worked a couple times. Also, like, on the weekends, if you was picked to work, everybody would like to, not everybody, but a lot of people like working the weekend, including me. I either worked on a Saturday or a Sunday, because it was either time and a half on Saturday and double time Sunday. So I'll work one of the two. But you have people who would, you know, say, hey, take my badge with you and clock me in and out. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for some people. It worked for some people. So I'm just saying, look, I know a little bit about finessing, okay? I know about some finessing. I don't, listen, okay? I know a thing or two about finessing some the 9-to-5 type of jobs. All right, when it comes to just time. So let's go ahead and start this recording. First of all, I know who this is already. I love her page. I love her page. I love her TikTok. I know her bosses be freaking sick of her, but she brings like humor to the workplace. Humor in a place that's real serious. She's a police officer. So I love how she be messing with them though.
I'm on lunch break.
Your lunch break ended 2 minutes ago. Can I sit
Wow,
right
2 minutes. I came in here 2 minutes late.
here?
I really don't want you to sit here, but since you sit down, go ahead.
Okay, well, it's a quick conversation.
Listen, she on her lunch break. She's on her lunch break. Everybody know how sensitive it is to be on your lunch break. Especially when it's like, them 30 minutes. First of all, let's speak on the 30 minutes. I feel like in today's time, right? I just feel like in today's time, with everything increasing the way it is, all right? With everything, ow, bit my tongue. But with everything around us changing, right? The housing market changing, the car market changing, minimum wage changing, the cost on produce, on food, period, changing, supplies, parts is changing. Everything is changing, right? And I get it, because that's just life. Things change every day. But what I don't get is, why hasn't the break time changed? I'm mad about this. Excluding the companies that give their employees hour-long breaks, 45-minute lunch breaks, okay, those be those really good companies, you know, the like banks and stuff like that. I don't know if banks do it. I'm just saying, like, really good, nice companies. But for the most part, like 90% of the workforce is a 30-minute break, and I just don't get why it's a 30-minute. That 30-minute break ain't nothing. It's nothing. I remember working at a truck plant, and they gave you 30 minutes to eat. Now, let me tell you about this truck plant, okay? It was big as hell, all right? If y'all ever worked, I made trucks. I know it don't look like I possibly have, but I used to like build trucks. My job was fixing it. So really, the truck came to my area, I had to fix whatever the problem was, unless it was a drive shaft problem or like a real bad like engine problem, then we're gonna get those folks to fix that. I'm not touching that because I gotta sign off on it. But as far as like trucks though, I know how to fix all that shit. Water separator, all of that. Okay, the hoses, the wiring, I can do all of that in a truck. Talking 18-wheelers here, okay? So they wanted you to go on break. Break started the minute that buzzer went off. Okay, the minute that buzzer went off, the minute that there's not a break times, because it was different break times. You probably got about 1,000 people working at one time. I don't know, but it's a lot of people. So I'm gonna say 1,000, but a couple hundred. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass plant. I'm sure whether it's a car plant, truck plant, y'all know what I'm talking about. So it would start, if it's at 6 o'clock, it's starting at 6. And it's ending, they want you back at your workstation ready to work at 6:30 on the dot. Preferably. Now, they know those people going to get there a little late, but I mean, technically, if they catch you come back late, they can write you up. You get 2 write-ups, that's a suspension, fired, whatever. But my thing is this, you got to really be ready to, in order for you to enjoy your 30-minute lunch break, you gotta be ready right then. That's why a lot of people brought their own lunches. They provided a really nice cafeteria. The cafeteria was really nice. They had like the hot side where you got food made, ready to order. They cooked it for you right then. And then you got this side where whatever is made is gonna be made for that day. Then you got the salad bar or whatever. So your best bet, if you wanted something to cook for that day, you gotta help and get there. You have to cheat. That's what I would do. I would cheat. I would literally, thank God none of my jobs was like on the line, like the first time, because I was laid off and then I went back. So the first time, I mean, I had it to where I would work up 20 minutes before lunch break, because I got 20 minutes per truck. So yeah, anyway, I would leave early for break. I would, because you got to compete with about 300 more people to try to get in line. You feel me? I would leave early. My job is complete. When I get back, I will come back late sometimes. Depending on my job is taken care of for the next 30-something minutes after break. You feel me? Look, I had a whole finesse. I'm telling you, when I learn a job, I'm going to learn how to work smarter, not harder. I'm going to get in and work hard. I'm going to always work hard. But when I figure out how to simplify some shit, I'm going to do it. But anyway, back to what I was saying about this break. I don't know why breaks are not like 45 minutes by this time. I'm pissed about that. Like, I just talked to y'all for about 5 minutes about how I'm mad about breaks. That's how y'all should know how pissed I am.
Formal, I don't need anything, crazy out of Europe. So I just wanted to let you know, how do you clock in? Do you clock in on your computer, on your phone, or do you clock in when you get to the station in the morning?
What the policy say on the computer, so what's the problem?
Okay, so I'm asking you, where do you clock in?
If the policy say computer, I'm gonna tell you computer.
She is so funny listen, I would say that the supervisor got to be in on it, and I think she do because I've seen her TikTok page. But in real life, even though how crazy this conversation is sounding, this happens in real life. I've seen real life people act like this for real, like at work. I'm a CNA, so I done seen plenty of women. They act like this in real life, but sometimes them supervisors will take you there. They will freaking take you there, bro. They'll take you there. You just be like, what?
You're going to tell me computer, or are you going to tell me where you actually clock in? Because let me pull it up on this thing. So the last 10 clock-ins show that you're clocking on your phone.
How many?
10.
Okay.
So the last 10 clock-ins, the punch-ins, they've been showing that they've been through the phone app.
I probably was in the parking lot.
Okay, well, I knew you were going to say something like that, so I went ahead and I pulled up the cameras for the past.
Girl, they've been watching you. You is caught. Look, no more with these lies. No more with these lies. You are caught, baby. They've been watching you. They have been watching you. They've been watching you. So I just fess up. Yeah, I've been clocking in on my phone or whatever. But you got this is like, yeah, girl, you caught. Why is my space?
And shifts.
And I'm
And
gonna
you're
sue you.
not.
If you watching me
you're
on
not
the
doing
camera
it.
for no reason, that's a problem.
That's not for no reason.
That's
And whenever
harassment
you
at
first,
job.
whenever you first
At the
applied
job.
here, and it's like.
She said, and I'ma sue you. I'ma sue you. You watching me on there for no reason. Girl, you was clocking in and not at work. You're clocking in and you're not at work. I was able to do this. That's how I know another finesse. But I don't want y'all to think I was just out there finessing my jobs. I wasn't just out there doing it. It's just I was such a great worker. You feel me? Story times later. But, I mean, I had a job like that. When I worked as a CNA, I know y'all hear me say, like, she's a CNA, she built trucks. I did both, all right? Listen, I built trucks and I wiped ass. So, well, I did what I needed to do to provide for me and my kid at the time. That paid. And I will tell you, as a CNA, I've had jobs where you just clock in through the phone. You can clock in, like, long as you, but you had to be within, like, a couple miles, or, like, you had to be, like, close. Because there was times where I'm, like, really down the street, and I would go ahead and clock in. I was in close enough radius to clock in. So, hey. But I'm in there, and I'm going to work, and things going to be, okay, I might be, like, a little late, but I was definitely one of the best CNAs. I'm not even saying this because it's me to toot my own horn. But any CNA or nurse out there that has worked with me, for a fact, not on those hated ones. It's two that I done named before that I said there was some hating ass females, okay? There was old bitter ass females. But every other CNA or nurse after that can contest, I was good as hell. I enjoyed my job. I enjoyed doing what I was doing. But that don't mean that I ain't find ways to cut corners, okay? I did.
Let me just reiterate your memory. When you first had this interview here,
My doggone lunch
one of the
break.
your lunch was done 2 minutes ago. Whenever we sat down,
she should have said, hey, well, my lunch is over. I gotta get back to work. Technically, you're holding me up. You're helping me steal company time right now. So, what's up with this? Because I'm not going to be liable for this. Okay, I'm trying to get back to my patrol car. You ain't let me get back because you want to talk. You can't do this. When I first went on break, you couldn't, because I'm not going to talk to you on my break. So you couldn't do this before work or after work? You want to do it right now? I'm just saying you're holding me up. You're holding me up.
interview, do you recall we mentioned you are going to be working under close surveillance, and if that's something that you were uncomfortable with, this is not the job for you.
I've been working for y'all 5 years. Do you think I remember anything that I told
Okay,
y'all?
well, I'm not violating
Don't-
anything by doing that. I was just making sure that this is all up to date and clearly.
So where
it's
was
not-
I when I clocked in? Where you see me at?
I'm not sure, but I don't feel like pulling your ABL location either. So I'm just, again, I am not trying to make it.
Don't do that. What you doing? You know you wasn't at work when you clocked in. Why you gonna say, what was I at? And she said she didn't even look at it. She didn't even look. So, girl, she ain't looked. Don't let her go looking, because you know you guilty. You know you are guilty. This is not the way to go about it.
Deal, Brown. I'm not trying to make this a
So
big
what you
deal.
want me to do? Go on and tell
I'm
me
just
so I can do
trying
it.
to bring this to your attention. I need you to stop clocking in on your phone when you're not.
Okay, this is a warning. She just coming to you and telling you, girl, stop. And I agree. Stop. Stop, okay? Because the times that I've done that, I wasn't doing that all the time. Like, I wasn't one of those teenagers. But, you know, times where, the bus may have been a little late. Or I had to take my daughter to school. So I may be a good 5-10 minutes late to getting to work, you know, at 7 o'clock. So, yeah, you know, But listen, I always stayed later, too. Like, if I was 5 minutes late, I'd probably clocking out 10 to 15 minutes late, because you got CNAs want to come in when they want to come in. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like that was a good exchange. I know it's like, girl, hell nah, but for real, in the CNA world, things different. Y'all know, and things is different now. So y'all already know. First shifters, y'all know what's up.
At the station at 5:53. You need to be physically at the station, pulling in. Sure, you can clock in on your phone if that's what you have to do to get your clock in on time. But if I pull that surveillance, you need to be in that parking lot.
So let me ask you
clock
this.
in.
When y'all wake me up out my bed and I get up, I start washing, cleaning my face, putting on my clothes. I'm working in. So I be clocking in.
That is a good one. That is good as hell. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. That's good as hell. She said, well, y'all be calling me to wake me up by myself to come, yo. Right then I'm at work. And I feel her. I feel her. I know. That's not how the world works. I know, you guys. So don't think I'm just dummy out here. But I feel her though. The minute you wake me up out of my sleep because you need me to patrol some shit, this is not my regular shift. You need me to get up. The minute I gotta get up and put the uniform on, I am at work. I am working right now, like as we speak.
Contract. 5:53. You need to be at the station in the back. Clock in.
If it weren't for
That's
y'all,
all
I
I'm
wouldn't be
asking,
getting
Brown.
up. So as soon as I wake up, I clock in.
That's all I'm asking. Like I said, I'm not trying to
Okay.
make this a big deal, Brown.
Okay,
This
I
could be
got
a
you.
lot bigger of a deal, but again, I try to look out for my employees, and I'm trying to come to you
Okay.
before I bring this to anybody's
Next
attention.
time.
We could squash it now. I'm just
It's
letting you know.
squashed. It's squashed.
It's squashed. Thank you
Okay,
so
go
much.
on so I can
Go
finish.
ahead.
Can I finish eating?
Your lunch break is over, but you can finish whatever you're doing. All
Thank
right?
you.
No problem.
Dang, can't eat in peace.
I mean, it sounds like she won. That's crazy. It sounds like she won. Supervisor, you know, she let her know, but she was like, you can finish your lunch. Girl, no, you knew your lunch was over.
Is so easily cured. It's
Freak. You know your lunch was over. Your lunch been over. Like, listen, y'all. I wish I could talk a little bit more, but I can see that I'm in the outer space on this freaking car. I got like a minute left. So, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. But y'all, she is funny. I love her. She's funny. And I love the fact that the supervisor or whatever, like, played with her. Like, that's dope. A good, healthy work environment. We got a really good work environment. Like, it makes your job go by faster. You know, companies need to realize that. Take note of that, okay? Make sure y'all treating y'all employees with a lot of, you know, care. Let's stop being so stuck, like, uptight. Like, yes, have rules and stuff, but you got some companies making it so hard for us to work for them. It's crazy. But you guys, that concludes this video. If you have not already, hit that like and subscribe. What are you waiting on? It's right there. Hit that bell. Follow me on all social media platforms. That is She.Chanel. And until we meet again, you guys, we are out.
People say I don't belong here. How the hell she get her own tear? In my heart, y'all put no fear. Fuck you, nigga, just to be clear. I'm tired of all of y'all fake misses. Acting like they really fuck with me. See you skimming, really want my spot. You claim me bully, but I know you never.